What's up YouTube, GT Classics here. I got a package at the door today. I did have to open it to see what it was because I did order a few different things, but luckily it was what I'll be waiting for most impatiently. The Galaxy S8 Plus in Orchid Grey that I pre-ordered on the unveiling date of March 29th, 2017. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the box that I got at the door. As I open it up, you can see there's a lot of paper stuffing to keep the boxes safe from moving around. Also inside the box we have a purple order sheet which I will put to the side, and there you have it. There are actually three things inside the box. As you guys can see, the Galaxy S8 Plus in the middle. On the right hand side we have the Gear VR, and on the very left there's a speaker that was not mentioned at all inside the pre-order page, but I'm happy to see what that is. We'll take a look at that last. Let's put that aside for now. Amplifier speaker dock, as you guys can see on the box. Let's put that aside. The main attraction, the Galaxy S8 Plus itself in the beautiful orchid grey color, as you guys can see the marking on the side of the box. Last but not least, the biggest box inside the box, we have the new and improved Gear VR, which of course now comes with a Bluetooth controller. I'm really happy to see how that works. I have used previous VR models, but I'm happy to see how this goes. Now, let's put everything aside and get into the main attraction, which is the phone itself. Nice black Samsung packaging, slide out the box from inside the sleeve. And now let's cut the seal. Once the seal has been cut, flip the top of the box open and you're presented with the beautiful Galaxy S8 Plus with the infinity display. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at the back. There you go. It is the orchid grey color. Now, this seems grey, it seems bluish, seems purplish depending on the lighting conditions and the glare of the light on which way you're holding the phone. We'll get more into that later on in the video. Another look at the beautiful front. Now let's put that aside and get into the not so fun accessories inside the box. Underneath the phone, we have the SIM ejector tool as well as the user manuals, which we'll not be taking a look at today. Here you have a micro USB to USB Type-C adapter, it's really handy. Which means you can still use your old micro USB charging cables, so you don't have to go out and buy a ton of them. Here's a USB connector to a USB Type-C connector, so you can transfer your files, connect a USB dongle, whatever you wish. An all black wall brick for the charger, and of course it supports adaptive fast charging. Now we have the USB Type-C cable itself, and last but certainly not least, the headphones by AKG. Now these have a braid type of wire as well as a rubber wire, so we'll take a look at that in another video and compare them. Now let's take a look at the phone itself. Beautiful orchid grey backing, Samsung logo, fingerprint scanner up top. Not too sure how I feel about that. Now let's take a look at everything else and get back to the phone later on in the video. Let's start with the Gear VR with the Bluetooth controller. Let's open the package and see what we have inside. Open the flaps, slide out the plastic tray, and you are presented with a nice clean presentation in all black. We have a box which will most likely have the controller. Let's start off with the VR headset itself, since that is what you guys want to see most. Here you have it, beautiful, all black. As you guys can see, it still does have the buttons up top, the back and the home button, even though there is a controller. So if you don't want to use a controller or your battery's dead, you can still use a VR headset without the controller. Nice soft cushioning, as well as the focus wheel up top. Put that aside, let's check what else is in the box. Gear VR with controller. Pretty self-explanatory what will be inside, but let's take a look anyway. User manual, which once again we will not be taking a look at today. Let's put that aside. Here you have two adapters actually, which are actually pretty handy. So you can put this inside the VR headset itself, so you can still use your older phones such as the S7, S6 maybe. Now we also have a lanyard, which I'm not pretty sure anybody will use either. One of the most important parts of the VR, of course, because you do need to strap it to your head, is the two-piece straps. So you can strap it on your head so you don't have to hold it the whole time. Now the main difference with this year's version of the VR, the Bluetooth controller, it has a trackpad, a back and home button, a volume button, as well as a trigger up top. Nice clicky buttons, good response. I feel like it'll be a good improvement. We'll have to wait and see in a future video that I'll be doing about how this compares to the older VRs. And of course, they throw in a pair of batteries. Nice touch there. Now, last but not least, the free gift that they decided to give that I did not have any idea about, it was not on the website. It is a speaker amplifier dock, or amplifier speaker dock as it says on the box. So let's cut this open and see what's inside. Pretty simple, not too much on the outside. A nice little letter from Samsung. Please accept a small gift from us as a thank you for pre-order on Samsung.com. Nice, can't really complain about this. Now let's get this out of the packaging itself so we can see if there's anything else inside this box and what this speaker is all about. Taking off the plastic, we are greeted with the white speaker. Flip up the back black cardboard flap, and here is the speaker dock itself. Nothing else inside the box. It's alright, can't complain. A free gift, you know. This is something that we didn't even know about we will be getting, so definitely no complaints here. Speaker dock, it is powered by USB Type-C, so you can use your the phone charger cable that's included to power this thing up, and then you stick your phone in the top as a dock and you can use it as a speaker as well as charge your phone at the same time. I will be doing a review video on this as well, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't. There will be a ton of future videos coming out. Here it is, the phone, what it looks like inside the dock itself. Beautiful, simple design. Let's put that aside and get on with the phone. That's what you guys want to see most, and that's what I want to see most. So here's more of a close-up of the front of the S8 Plus. Let's peel off the plastics to get rid of those ugly air bubbles up in the front. Let's take off the plastic from the back so you can fully get the visual and fully see the beautiful color on the back of this thing. Now let me take off the sticker so I can give you guys a better look of this beautiful phone. Now the stickers are off, there you go. The Orchid Grey S8 Plus, absolutely beautiful. Now if you guys didn't know, it doesn't matter which color variant you get, the front of the phone will be black. Now the edges will match to the sides. The right side of the phone, has the power button. The top you can see a microphone and a micro SD SIM card slot. On the left we have power buttons and a dedicated Bixby button. The bottom, speaker, mic USB, and a headphone jack. Thumbs up on the video if you guys are happy that the headphone jack is still here. As you guys can see from the front, very minimal bezels. Absolutely gorgeous looking phone, no complaints aesthetically. The fingerprint scanner is a little bit of an odd spot, but I don't think it'll be a problem. My hands are a little bit on the larger side, and even the S8 Plus feels extremely comfortable in my hand, and I'll be fine using it one-handed. Now let's power this thing on, see if it has any juice. Oh yes it does. Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and of course powered by Android. Now I've skipped to the setup screen, as you guys can see. Let me set this up so you guys can go even further. Now here's the always on display with a few notifications, because I haven't fully set it up yet. Beautiful looking screen. Look at the colors on the wallpaper. Absolutely amazing. No complaints. I can't think of anything to complain of at the top of my head right now. I have a fingerprint scanner set up, so I unlocked it with that from the back of the phone. It is people are making a big deal about the fingerprint scanner. I don't think it's personally in a bad spot. I mean, you really got to hold the phone and appreciate what it feels like, what it looks like, what the bezels are like, and even where the fingerprint scanner is placed. It's honestly not the worst. It's not the worst. You guys really need to go into a phone store and hold it in your hand, and you guys can see it's not as bad as it seems. As you guys can see, beautiful tiny displays on the top and bottom. Curved screen makes it look bezel-less basically on the sides. That's why it's called the infinity display after all. On the top we have the camera, sensors, scanners. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful phone, no complaints. You really need to see it at a store to get the full picture. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be doing a review as well as lots of comparisons, lots of comparisons. You don't want to miss it, camera tests and everything, as well as a review on the VR, the headphones and the speaker dock itself. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and follow on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.